Good evening and thank you for tuning into this video. I'm just going to go ahead and work these 3 example problems, but I think you were given the option in class of working it on your own. So you can always check here if you need to. So example 1 says, Maria has a budget of $3,000 a month. She spends $850 a month on rent. What percentage of her budget is spent on rent? So this is just like the committee activity we did the other day. You're trying to figure out what percent of 3,000 is 850. In other words, 850 is what percent of 3,000? That's the proportion you're trying to solve for. So I'm going to set up my proportion. My 3,000, that's going to be my whole. So my 3,000 goes on bottom. My 850 is my part, so that's going to go on top. So I have 850 over 3,000 is equal to the percent, which is x, over 100. Now I just have to cross multiply. When I cross multiply, I get 850, 100, so 85,000 is equal to 3,000x. Now to solve for x, I just have to divide both sides by 3,000. So I'm going to write that in. So when I do 85,000 divided by 3,000, I get 28.3 repeating. So 850 is 28.3 repeating percent of 3,000. So as my final answer, I'm going to put it in a sentence. I'm going to write 28.3% of my budget is spent on rent. And that will be my final answer. Let's look at example 2. Example 2 is a sales tax question. So example 2 says that the sales tax in Oklahoma City is 8.8% and you purchase an item for $87 before tax. How much tax would you pay on that item? What would be the total price of that item? So first I have to find how much tax I would have to pay on that item. Okay? So I'm basically trying to find what is 8.8% of 87. So 87 is my whole, and I'm solving for my part. So I have x over 87 is equal to 8.8 over 100. Now I just have to cross multiply. When I cross multiply, I get 100x is equal to 765.6. Now I just divide both sides by 100. And x is equal to 7.656. So this is how much tax I'm going to pay on the item. So I can put, I will pay $7.65, so $7.65 in tax. Now I have to find my total price. To find my total price, I just add the selling price, and then I add that to the tax price. So my total is just going to be my original item price, which is 87, plus the tax price, which is $7.65. When I add those two together, 87 plus 7.65, I get 94.65. And actually, I already made a little mistake right here. I should actually round this up to 66. So I will pay $7.66 in tax. And then so this should be 66 as well. And my final price will be $94.66. So my final answer is my total price is $94.66. And that is my final answer. Let's look at example 3. So in a department store, an $85 dress is marked, say, 15%. And the question is asking me what is the discount and what is the sale price of the dress. So first, to find my discount, I have to find 15% of 85. So 85 goes on bottom, and I'm solving for my part. So I have x over 85 is equal to 15 over 100. I cross multiply, and I should get 100x is equal to 85 times 15, which is equal to 1275. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 100. When I divide both sides by 100, I get x is equal to 12.75. So that's going to be my discount. So my discount is $12.75. Now I need to figure out the sale price of the dress. My sale price is just going to be the original price minus the discount. So my sale price is equal to $85 minus $12.75. Okay? When I subtract that, I should get $72.25. So the sale price is $72.25. So that is my final answer. God bless you and have a good evening.